This is a short video to show boutique owners and staff members how to use Retail Exchange. Retail Exchange will be on your store computer as an icon along the bottom. You just click on it in the morning and this is the screen you'll see. If it comes into the login screen, just log in and this will come up. The first thing you do is go into the boutique icon and you put in your phone number. This is the last person that was on shift, so you will put your own in. And why this is important is when people come in and log in the store, you'll get a text as who is in the store. And you can, on your phone or on the system, click on their profile and see their needs or special occasions that they're shopping for. So that's the first thing that you do. The second thing is you go to this graph. And the graph here shows visitors that are scheduled. Now today we don't have any visitors, but normally you'd have a name there that you can click on and see a profile. And I'm going to show you what that looks like in another tab. These other things show statistics of who came the day before or the week before, and if they made any special orders or trunk show orders. Here, a few days ago, on the iPad system that's in the store, special orders and trunk shows were made. I'm going to show you that later, but if you wanted to check on those, you would look here and it'll show you that Rick Manley did 2 special orders and 1 trunk show order. Now when they do a special order, the first 2 initials are the designer and the second is the SKU. So this happens to be Lynn Ritchie and that's the SKU. They would come to you, or you could see it with them, and you would place a special order just like you would do normally through your store policy. This system does not place that order directly. It does keep track of it though, and the date that it was placed, and here on the trunk show it does record it as well, that this is the style number, what it was, the color, the size, and when it was put into the trunk show bucket. Once a month, the boutique owner would look at the trunk show bucket, contact the designers, and they, as partners, provide these items for a once-a-month trunk show. You also then would invite back the customers that place those trunk show items in the hold, and no one pays for anything until it's bought. So it's all on consignment at that time, and it's a good excuse to have an event. Okay, so that's pretty much what the graph icon is for. Now, if someone comes into the store and logs in, you will get a text. And if you want to see more in depth, what they're all about and what their preferences are, you would click here. If you saw the name on your phone, you can just query them by their last name. And in this case, we looked for Amy Martin. When we click here, we see all the things she likes. She's a size 8, she's medium, she likes black, V-neck, dresses above the knee, she's partial to pants. So at this time, the first thing in the morning, you would use the pink hangers that are provided and find items that fit these categories and put them back in the store in their normal area. When Amy comes into the store, she knows where to look, you know she's in the store, and you know where to point her to. Her name's not on it. We find that customers don't want their name in the store, on items, but it's a very quick way for you to be able to identify things that have been put aside. They're still with the rest of the merchandise, so it's not as if they're out of circulation, but it's just a quick way for them and for you to identify it. Here, if she did have special requests like an upcoming wedding, you'd be able to see that. At the end of the day, what we suggest that boutiques do is to put things back on the white hangers or whatever your hanger is, and store the pink hangers in the back where you normally keep them. So that gives you a sense of what these icons are about. Now the other reason you'd use this icon is it keeps track of purchases and it keeps track of awards. Most awards happen automatically. When someone logs into the iPad in the store, they get points. If they refer people, they get points. If they use visit codes, they get points. But there are times when you actually have to put in the reward. And there are 2 times in particular. One is if the store itself is running a promotion where if they come in or do some sort of activity, they get a reward point. Here you'd add it, and you describe it with a code that the boutique owner would give you, so you can keep track of it and make sure it's only used once. The other thing is if they purchase $150 in one purchase, they get 5 points. And so again, you would put that in and use a code. And all you have to do is give reward, and their rewards increment. Here we want to keep track of their purchases. It doesn't have to be done at the point of sale, but after they leave the store in a quiet moment, if you could enter what they've purchased, that's very important, because we have the people that refer these people to the site get compensated if a certain amount of dollars flows through the people that they've recommended. So we need to keep track of that. And that's very simply how this dashboard's used. The next video is going to explain how customers log on to the iPad app and what they see. Thank you.